back to the Friends Without Benefits podcast, where we talk about movies, games, and anything in between. I'm Jeremy. My co-hosts are Kaylin and
Hi.
Dakota,
Hello.
and we're gonna talk about the MonsterVerse slash like all the Godzilla and King Kong movies back in the day. But I guess we're probably gonna talk about mostly about the MonsterVerse. So what I want to start off with to get a little baseline here is what movies have you guys seen? You can do MonsterVerse and like old movies. Like, do you remember any that you've seen? We can start with Kalen, because I know he just watched one recently.
Okay, I just watched Shin Godzilla. Amazing.
Ooh.
When did that
I've
come
seen
out? First of all, I don't remember.
2016.
Okay, so that was their attempt to fight the American version of Godzilla. I just didn't remember
Yeah.
it came out 2 years afterwards.
Pretty much. Should I go into depth about them a little bit, or should I just go through? And...
Just say the ones
Say
that you've
what you
seen
watched.
first.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
we can,
So I can get a
play
little
off that.
baseline here.
Yeah.
All right, I've seen Godzilla 2014.
Okay.
Seen King of the Monsters. Seen Godzilla vs Kong. Kong Skull Island. King Kong 2005. And
So,
I'm sure
okay,
I've seen other older snippets, like
Yeah.
parts of the movies as a kid. I just don't want to say that I've seen them because I won't know jack shit.
right. So you basically have seen all the new monsters except for their newest movie and a couple.
I watched
and,
some
like,
parts of it, but yeah.
Yeah, and like the Japanese, the Shin Godzilla.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Dakota?
I've seen Godzilla versus Kong.
The
King
new
of the
ones.
Monsters.
You guys talk about the new ones.
So
Okay.
basically, and then New World or New Empire or something. Kingdom. What it was called. And then like all the King Kong movies. I don't think I saw Skull Island, but I've seen like the gist of it. You know what I mean? Like the summary on YouTube or something. But all the new King Kongs other than that.
But you haven't seen Skull Island?
No.
Really?
Yes.
That's like we'll get into that,
Hold
but
on.
that okay.
Is that like that's the one that like sets him into motion here?
Is that Scarlett
Johansson?
Johansson in that?
When he says get a little.
No, that's
motion.
Brie Larson.
Brie
He,
Larson,
that's the that's like the new Godzilla movie or
Yeah,
Godzilla.
yeah.
King
It's the new
Kong.
King
It's
Kong
what
movie.
starts it. It's what starts King
Well,
Kong.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
new generation, right?
Yeah. I
So you
I
never
know
saw
the
that?
premise of it, like the summary.
Okay.
But that's when he was just like a little baby boy. Now he's big baby boy.
True.
I remember that
Yeah.
being a giant talking point. I'll get into that
also,
later.
hold on. Also, there was an old cartoon show, Kong King of Atlantis. Watch that. And then
Never
there
saw
was
that.
Kong Return to the Jungle. Watch that. Used to watch those as a kid. Yeah. those
Animated?
actually- Oh yes.
Where's it on? Like Cartoon Network or I feel like that's not
don't
like
think-
Cartoon
Either it
Network.
was on like PBS or something.
Oh,
It was on
yes, really.
It was on like poor people. Yeah. Poor TV.
For me, I'm a big Godzilla
Oh,
fan, so
nobody
I've
asked.
seen.
Oh, we didn't ask you.
Yeah, I
Jimmy,
don't
what
recall.
What have you seen? In the
Oh,
MonsterVerse?
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Not only the MonsterVerse, I've seen a lot of the older Godzilla movies, and I've seen every MonsterVerse movie. I've seen a couple of the Japanese ones, like Minus Zero. I want to watch Shin Godzilla. I haven't seen Shin Godzilla yet. And I've seen a lot of the old Toho movies, like Final Wars, Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs King Kong. I've seen like a bunch of the older ones. Don't really remember all of them. I used to watch. Me and my
Right.
dad used to watch them when I was really little. And the really fucking awful 1998 American one. We'll talk about
Yeah.
that later, but that one is awful. So now that I have a little baseline here, I have an idea. You guys are familiar with like the well-known kaiju. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you what your favorite. You know what? Hold on. What's your favorite movie that you've seen?
Oh.
Who are you asking?
shit.
I want
Who
any
you
of you
wanna
can
ask?
answer. Any of you can
Okay.
answer.
I really liked King Kong or Godzilla. Just Godzilla. Was that King of Monsters when he fights Ghidorah and Rodan?
That's King of
King
Monsters.
of Monsters
King of
when he
Monsters.
fights. Yeah.
That one is fucking gas. The first Godzilla to like introduce Godzilla again, like the new ones, the American ones,
2014.
2014, yeah. That was just like straight Godzilla. You know what I mean? Like it was it felt like gritty.
I
Now
don't think
feel
you
like-
remember that movie very well.
That was a pretty shit
And
movie.
No, I don't think it was shit, but it was not straight Godzilla. Godzilla
No,
was not
no,
on
no.
screen for like half the movie.
No, I know, but I mean like it, not straight Godzilla. I mean homosexual Godzilla.
What?
I mean, like it felt more like a Godzilla movie. Now it's like fight monster. You know what I mean? Like big bad. And granted, that's what it should be. I like it,
I have
but
no idea what you're trying to get at here.
Yeah.
Hey, 2014, he felt scary. Like, oh my
Okay.
god, monster.
Yeah,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I like.
I see. Okay, I'll help you out here. In 2014, I have that written down actually. That they portray him as some huge
Menacing
menacing
monster.
creature.
Yeah, he's a fucking kaiju.
The scale they do for him is like the way they introduce his scale is great. And then you get to the new movie, which is New Empire, and it's like Fast and Furious. They're like saving the world. Him and Kong are saving the world together.
Yeah, they're running.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I have that written down. That transition from a menacing creature, even in King of Monsters, he was super scary and menacing, to now he's just some like superhero.
Yeah,
he's like fucking Superman.
It's more like Michael Bay, boom,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like wow. But I feel like Godzilla and Kong was good too. I like the new ones.
What?
The new. I'm trying to think. I was thinking. I like the new ones. But like Godzilla versus Kong or like King of Monsters, I kind of like King of Monsters better. You know what I mean?
As your favorite one, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of hate before you go, Caleb, because you know a lot of my favorite or one of my favorites is the new ones, and I feel like maybe our generation has only seen the new ones, but I feel like there's like, what about you guys have never seen any of the old ones?
The old ones look like shit. The old ones look like shit.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
They're good. They're good. They're good
for the time.
No, they're still good. They're still good.
There's no way those stories look better.
They're still good. They're still good. You gotta watch. You have to watch one. They're still good. But my point was, people are gonna say you have to watch the old ones, which maybe you will. But you know, there's like a little generational gap between how we grew up with CGI and VFX compared to how they grew up with. Like my uncle, he's in his 70s. He grew up with the suits. He does not like watching the new ones because it's only CGI. He likes seeing the suit.
He likes that.
He does not likes the CGI.
I see. He does not like the CGI.
Little baby Manila.
Yeah. What? Oh, you got.
that...
Oh. Is your frontal cortex not fully developed, old man?
Hey.
Fucking, you can't fathom. Your fucking grandma's an idiot. No.
Grandpa.
I thought you said grandma.
Oh, your dad.
Uncle. My uncle.
Oh, uncle. Your Uncle Peter.
All right. What do you think, Alan?
I think I like Godzilla versus Kong more than King of Monsters, just because of the Mechagodzilla fight in the end. Thought that was really fucking sick.
Do you know who they used for Mechagodzilla?
What do you mean?
The Rock.
Who's controlling Mechagodzilla?
I don't remember.
It's King Ghidorah. It's King Ghidorah.
Really?
They're using the skull of King Ghidorah, and its mind is the controller. It becomes Mechagodzilla.
Ah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do remember.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that the skull, the one where he like blows his head?
Yeah, they take at the end of King of Monsters, they take the head of one of the heads of King Ghidorah, and they repurpose it to power the Mechagodzilla, and it ends up
they can control.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, oh no,
but
Ghidorah was a big bad. Now we need help from the monkey.
I like Shin Godzilla more than the new movies.
Okay, is that just recency bias? Because you watched it about 10 minutes ago.
I've seen parts of it a long time ago. I thought it looked awesome.
Wait, do you like the look of Godzilla or do you like the story?
I like the look of Godzilla way more.
Right.
And
Did you watch it subbed or dubbed?
I watched it dubbed.
Subaru.
You can't watch live action dubbed, man. You gotta watch it subbed.
What do you mean?
You gotta watch, dude. You're like just ruining the performance of the actors.
No, I did a pretty good job.
You're so fucking weird, dude. You won't
I'm
watch
not there
anime.
for that. I'm there for giant
this guy
monsters.
won't watch anime. And he's like, yeah. And there's like a whole fandom of anime people that are just
dub versus sub.
Yeah, they're like, oh, dub versus sub. And here you are, fucking the MonsterVerse. Dub versus sub.
It's actually not the MonsterVerse. It's actually not the MonsterVerse.
Dude. Oh, sorry. Godzilla.
Okay, why is Shin your favorite?
I like a lot when Godzilla is more... I like a lot. When Godzilla is more chaotic evil, like there's nothing good or redeeming about him, and he's not becoming some fucking Avenger.
Super. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should watch
Um,
minus zero then.
I'm
Or
thinking
minus
about it
one.
next.
Minus
That's the one
one.
where he just fucks shit up. It's just Godzilla fucking.
Yeah, it's just
things up.
Godzilla
Yeah.
fucking shit up.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this
Like how,
was.
which was how it's intended to be, right?
Yeah.
And then
Kind of.
But
In
then
the
every
older
now and then
movies,
he gets in a fight with something.
yeah. In the older movies, they like he would be like a menace destroying cities, and then he would also be like a savior. Like they'd be going back and forth constantly
But,
of
like,
what he actually is.
Was it like he was being a savior because he knew that he needed to save Earth, or was it because he was like, all right, I
He
need
felt
to fuck
threatened
you
by
up
another
'cause
monster.
I'm the top.
It
dog
it
on
was both.
Earth.
It was both. Like there comes a point in one of the older Mecha Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla movies where they use they put Mecha Godzilla in the skin of Godzilla so he looked like Godzilla, and then it like Mecha Godzilla like goes on a like rampage and starts destroying the city,
frames
and
it?
Godzilla's like that's not me. What the fuck?
Like,
And then
yo.
he's just yeah. And
You
then
see some on TV. He's like, whoa,
He's
whoa,
like,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa.
And
So
then
what's that?
so then he was like peaceful, and then he rises out of the water to destroy this Mecha Godzilla because he's like, bro, this guy's
It's like this guy's stolen valor.
Yeah.
Stolen valor. It's my town to destroy.
So there's like movies where he's not bad, but then there's movies where he is. They
Yeah.
like to go back and forth.
I
Right,
don't like
kinda
good
like-
Godzilla. I think it's stupid. No.
I like when they. Well, okay, I'll get into my favorite movie and then I'll explain my reasoning. But is Shin Godzilla your?
Yeah. They had like 4 to 5 different transformations for Godzilla. Like in the very beginning, they think it's a
In one
super
movie?
volcano. Yeah, they think it's a super
Really?
volcano. They see his tail coming out of the water, and they're like, "Oh shit, that's not a super volcano. What the hell is it?" And then they
It's
get some like
Godzilla.
marine biologists to come tell what they think it is to like
It's
the
always
prime
some
minister.
fucking- yeah, it's always some
It's always
ocean
some
biologist, dude. It's always
Yeah.
some fucking nerd.
But he comes out of the water the prime minister does like a press release, and he's like trying to calm everyone down. He's like, "We don't think he'll make it onto land." And then in the next scene, literally in that scene, he's like, "Sir, the Godzilla has came onto land." And he's like, "What?"
They hit the second tower.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
He's like,
he turns out and he looks like this fucking like skinned chicken thing. And he's like on land, and he's like just pushing his head like he can't walk yet. And then he starts
really?
standing up, and then he evolves again, and then he starts like his mouth opens up into like 4 pieces, and then it starts off
fuck.
as like smog, and then it turns into fire, and then it turns into radiation beam, and it's so fucking cool. And he just
That's-
like
I remember you saying you wanted to watch that one just because of the way his atomic breath happens. Because
Yeah,
yeah,
he
it's
does
so
mouth-
cool.
he
Yeah.
does look sick.
I have to watch that movie. I
Japanese
still
got
haven't
it right
seen
on that, dude. He does look
Yeah.
sick.
I think that they would, real quick. I just think that Toho, that's the company, right?
Yeah.
The animation studio.
They own
They-
Godzilla.
I think if they were given a way bigger budget, they can make way better movies than whatever the fuck America's making. I think that
I agree.
they do a good job with
It's
what they
It's
have.
their creature. It's their creature. So
Yeah.
Is this Skull Island?
no,
What is
this is just Godzilla.
This is
movies.
Hogwarts.
It is
Oh.
Hogwarts.
That track.
But yeah, I
Oh.
like the movie a lot.
Wait, Kalen, is that the scene where is that the one where he's looking straight down and
Yeah.
just opens his mouth?
Yeah.
That shit's so tough.
Hmm. I remember you saying it looked like shit.
I mean, all right, I don't like how his arms look. I don't like
He's very
robot-
stiff.
like robot arm fucking Godzilla. Like,
He's very tank-like in that movie.
yeah, he's more of like the
Oh,
original
yeah.
look. Like in the new ones, like the Americanized ones, he's fully sprinting. Like, brother.
He just looks like
When
he
I
has a
saw-
poopa all the time. I
Yeah,
don't
When I
like
saw
that.
him, when I saw him fully sprint, I was like, all right. calm
Well,
down. Let the
he's
monkey run.
in
Let
the
you
first-
fucking stand there and
in the
shoot.
first 2. He's not fully sprinting, and then in the Godzilla vs Kong.
Yeah. He's like,
Actually, I
dude,
think
his arms were moving.
I think in Godzilla vs Kong, he's not even fully sprinting. It's only in New Empire. I feel like.
Isn't he just charging with his head down, kinda?
In
Like,
King
that's
Kong,
what he does?
like
running.
Godzilla vs
His
Kong.
fat little fucking legs are moving, bro.
Yeah, I think he only like actually is full on sprinting in New Empire. That movie they went way off the rails. I'll talk about that later. But my favorite, it's called Godzilla Final Wars. I really recommend anybody watch that. That is like
Godzilla
peak
Final Wars?
Godzilla Final Wars. He faces almost every creature he's ever fought in one movie.
Really?
It's
What is
so,
it? It's like ta.
Is it
Wah.
just constant fighting?
Yeah, it is. So
Really?
so you got like I really wish I could like explain this in detail. I haven't seen it in like 10, maybe 12 years. I used to watch it on repeat, but I don't really remember the story that well. I know there's like a Japanese team of like soldiers and they're fighting some like I feel like they're fighting some other soldiers that are let me see right here. Air defense monsters attack a city around the world, mysterious race. Oh, I guess it's an alien race that comes down to Earth to try to destroy the world or some shit, and they're trying to
Yeah.
stop them. They look like humans, so it's basically humans versus humans, and they use Godzilla as a conduit. So he's not really a good guy, but they're using
Uh,
him to destroy the other monsters. So he's like
that
on their
that the
side, if
aliens
that
are
makes
using.
sense. What?
It's like alien humans and like they're monsters versus humans
It's
and
like all
Godzilla.
the. It's not their monsters, but you got
Oh,
like
it's
you
just
got, you
the
got
monsters.
all the monsters they not every monster, but you got the classic
The
ones like
main boys.
Ghidorah.
Yeah.
And
Radon.
Mothra's in it.
Yeah,
Mothra's are like
Mothra. Yeah.
the good
Manila,
girl.
Dude,
Ge-
Mothra's best
Geegan,
girl.
how you say it? Geegan?
Gigan.
Egan?
Geigen. You got fucking I don't think Mechagodzilla's in it. You got Megalon. You got the spider one.
Is Ibora?
Huh?
Ibora.
No.
Wait, what's the other? What was the other ones you just named? I need to look at these. I don't know these ones. I don't even know.
Megalon. He's got
Megalon.
like drills for hands.
Oh,
They got like a
yeah,
crab
yeah.
one in there. They got like a flying one. They got a spider one. They got like she fights a fuck ton of kaiju, and it's pretty sick because Godzilla they're like fighting at the same exact time, so it goes back and forth with them fighting and Godzilla fighting, and I mean it's like
Is it?
it's super.
So why would you
I'm
start with the
surprised.
last movie?
I'm surprised. What do you mean? It has no relation to anything else. It's its own thing.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a continued story throughout them a little
No,
bit.
they do have continued stories, but this is like its own little story. I'm surprised this didn't get me into anime because it's very anime esque. Like there's a scene where one's an alien, but the two humans are like fighting each other on motorcycles. Like they're going at high speed. They're going high speed on a highway, like shooting each other on a motorcycle, like doing like tricks with their motorcycles, trying to kill each other. And then like when they're fighting like hand to hand combat, they're like running up on walls and like doing backflips and shit like that. It's like so over the top for no reason.
Yeah. Just like
But
very Japanese.
What movie
Yeah.
is it when Godzilla's like after he beats someone?
dude, I
But he
don't know.
does
It's one
what?
of the
He
old ones.
does a little-
He does that in
He
so
does a
much.
thumbs up. He's like,
He does
Really?
that so
and then
much,
walks
dude.
away.
But I recommend Godzilla Final Wars. That's like peak Godzilla when I was a kid. But obviously
But
the new
nowadays it would be
it's
yeah.
King of Monsters for sure.
right.
They knew exactly what they were doing with King
Yeah,
of Monsters.
the fan service was
The
pretty
fan
good.
service. They got the biggest. They got King Ghidorah. They
Yup.
got Rodan. Oh my god, I can't speak. Mothra.
Mothra and
All of
Mothra's
them
so bad.
fighting.
What'd you say?
Huh?
They had so many good like it wasn't just a final fight, right? They had so many
Yeah.
scenes in between that were
Right.
peak. Like the one where Rodan when he pops up on the volcano. That was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
sick. And he flies
Dude,
over the town and
Yo,
and the town just like the earthquake like is following
Yep.
behind him.
That was
And
my
then
favorite part
Rodan-
about that movie was the
Yeah.
Rodan
destruction
and King
scale that
Ghidorah?
it showed.
Yep.
Exactly.
I
Rodan and
remember
King
seeing
Ghidorah
it,
fighting in the ocean. That was
Yeah.
sick. And at the very end at the stadium or at the Antarctica when King
Yeah,
Ghidorah
yeah.
first comes out, dude, they
Yep.
knew what they were doing with the fight scenes.
Yeah.
They look so
Everything
good.
was very cool.
They're like, you guys want to do monster fights? We're giving you monster fights.
Here you go.
Wow.
And
Dude,
the worst
Rodan, I
fucking
remember seeing it in theaters. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
You're
real
fine.
quick. Dude, seeing it in theaters was so sick. Dude.
Yeah, I
the
agree.
music, the surround sound.
yeah, dude, their music, their sound design is
It's
amazing
good.
in that
Yes,
movie.
dude.
The
Yes.
King of Monsters sound design is insane.
Dude, now
I
we're just
love-
throwing King of Monsters.
I
We're
do
just
that.
glazing the fuck
Dude,
out of
and
it.
they brought back the old soundtrack too. I don't know if you guys heard
Okay.
it. You probably didn't know that, but they had like it was like remixed. It's a little remixed. But what was I saying?
So-
Oh, it doesn't even have good reviews. It has like I think it's got like a 50 or 40%. And I'm almost positive that people were like giving it low reviews because there wasn't enough humans, like human emotion.
I don't think you
Not
need
bad.
humans.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to see a
What?
Godzilla movie to see monsters fighting each other. I don't give a fuck about the humans. There was
Wait,
barely
all this
any
shit's on
humans.
HBO. Sorry.
Yeah, there was
Not
barely any humans like in the movie. Like obviously
Yeah,
Billy Bobby Brown
good.
was in it.
Billy
Kyle.
Bobby- Billy.
Kyle Chandler, I think. Vera Farm. I don't know how to say her last name. Farminga.
For me,
They're big actors in it. And they had like good scenes, but it was
I
mostly
think
about
it's
monsters.
stupid
And
when
that's
you
it.
have just singled out characters instead of a whole country. I think that's way cooler is when it's the whole country trying to figure out how to beat
But yeah,
Godzilla.
exactly.
right?
Right. I agree. But yeah, it's
Wait, is
like
that
these
Godzilla
top
behind
sign.
us?
What
Is that
the
supposed to be
fuck?
Godzilla?
I kept thinking that was a mountain too, and I was like, no,
Dude,
that's
I
a
thought it was a
Godzilla.
fucking
That's
mountain, and I just
Godzilla,
looked.
dude.
Dude, it's his hand and his tail, dude. The tail's up above me, and then his hand's right over Jimmy's shoulder. Dude, I thought it was a mountain this whole time.
This scene was peak.
Yeah.
When
This was sick.
when they're trying to converge Godzilla and King
Yep,
Ghidorah
yep.
together,
Mhm.
and
And he's just
King Ghidorah's
fucking everything up.
dude. Yeah, dude.
Terrorizing Earth, dude. It was
It
so
is.
sick.
It is.
Someone made a really good, funny point that in the comment section on the YouTube video, they were like, when Godzilla turns into like super nuclear Godzilla to fight Ghidorah in the end,
Yeah.
he's like, anyone in a 10-mile radius would just have like
dead.
stage 8 cancer.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
And
that's
then-
what they explained that in the movie.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, that's why they evacuate the city
Evacuated.
and the people
Oh,
try to
right,
get out of there.
convenient.
One of the main characters literally dies because of the fucking
Oh,
The
radiation.
radiation?
yeah.
Really?
And then someone else said that there was probably somewhere in the city close by was the perfect cooked pizza. I was like, that's awesome.
Dude, I can I point something out real quick? All right. So like I don't know if it was I think it was Kong. It was Godzilla versus Kong. It's when Godzilla like wakes his dumb ass up and because he's sleeping in Italy in the Coliseum and like the news reporters are like Godzilla just hanging out in fucking Italy
Yeah,
just in the
I know.
Coliseum.
That's
like,
New
he's the
Empire.
big bad boy, right?
Yeah.
So then it is New Empire because yeah. So
Yeah.
Godzilla wakes up and he just beelines it right to the portal, like to go find Kong, and they're like, "Oh no, he's gonna go fight Kong," and it's like, "No, like there's
Well,
something
no,
bigger
in
down
New
there.
Empire, he's killing other smaller monsters. He's like
Right,
upping
he's-
his
yeah,
power
his
Status.
body
to
count.
help. Yeah.
Well, he kills that one underwater. That was sick.
Right.
The serpent somehow he beats.
I watched that
something.
fight.
That was sweet. But if you notice, like when he's going, this is going back to like the is he good or bad type thing. Like even in the new ones, where he's just like neutral. You know what I mean? He doesn't need to like fuck humans up, right?
Right.
But they have like nuclear power plants and shit, and he like he
He's
wants
off
that
it.
energy.
Yeah.
So if he knows he's like getting ready to go into a fight, he goes and like starts chomping.
Well, the thing in the New Empire, they kind of made him like a superhero. Like he's he's fighting for humanity. In the other movies, he was kind of like he would do his thing, and if he like destroyed and killed people, like
Casualties.
he didn't care.
Yeah.
Right. Like they kind of had at the end of King of Monsters, they kind of had like an understanding, I guess, a little bit because when Godzilla is dying from that King Ghidorah fight, the Japanese scientist goes down into his lair and sacrifices his life to rejuvenate Godzilla by blowing off that nuke. So they kind of have a little understanding, but Godzilla really doesn't give a fuck who he kills. He's just kind of just doing his thing.
Yeah. But like in that there's a scene in particular that I'm thinking about. I think it's still in New Empire when he's like it's when he's leaving Italy, and every now and then they check in on him and see where he's going, and you just see it like a wake of destruction behind him.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
In Italy, there was a full river that he could have like walked through. You know what I mean?
He
To
just
avoid it.
decided.
And he right through the fucking city, dude. Right through Rome. He just bulldozed through. It was so funny. In theaters, like being a little stoned and like just seeing that scene and looking at my buddy and being like, dude, buddy could have just went around and like avoided these like all this infrastructure just gone, dude. And anyway, so yeah, that's what I want.
So what Godzilla like version do you think looks the coolest? You guys probably only know what the new ones look like.
There's three.
Oh,
right?
oh.
There's three. Okay.
Okay.
And that's gonna be the OG, like in the costume. They all look
You do
similar.
like that?
I
Okay,
would
so you
say
do like that?
I'm not saying I do like it. I
Oh.
don't like it.
I thought it
don't
looks pretty stupid.
Like, yeah, it looks dumb. It looks derpy as fuck. Like it could be cool if it was,
Cool.
CGI, which it does now. But like obviously, if I grew up back then, yeah, I would probably be like, "That's sick, dude." But
Right.
if I go back and watch it now, I'm just like,
I don't feel
dumb.
like you can use that excuse for everything though, because you're like, well, it was
But-
good at that time. Well, I mean, we're talking about
like-
the now compared to this.
Yeah, I mean, well, Jeremy did vouch for that one. Like, I'm not gonna go and watch
Yeah,
it,
right.
but I believe him.
What
I
the
believe
heck?
it's sick. I'm not. I don't have the time. Maybe we could do like a watch party. I don't know. But and then there's what like, so there's like Japanese Godzilla where he's squat. He's got his fat little fucking thighs and he's got his little robot T-Rex arms. It's what he is, and then he's got that weird like dog snout type thing.
Yeah.
And
Alligator, I
then
would say more like.
I would say more like dog.
He just watched the
like
movie, so I would know.
like a Rottweiler, more like. And then there's Godzilla, like the new American one that sucked.
Wait,
where
I don't
he's
like how you
literally-
said that.
What?
Godzilla.
You said there's the Japanese Godzilla, and then there's Godzilla. Like, that's the definitive one.
Well,
It's
Well-
Japanese's definitive Godzilla. They made Godzilla.
Yeah.
dude, listen.
They
that's
have like
cool and
20
all.
movies under the belt. America has like 4.
Coda's
Listen,
like,
buddy.
America did it better.
Well, let me get to that. If we're gonna be honest, Japan, sure, they pioneered it. America, yeah, we fucking mastered it, buddy. USA. And so, that's
I agree with Kalen where
Shows.
if Japan has a bigger budget, they could do a better job.
I just watched like the Godzilla clips, and everything looks too like fake. It just looks like a set
Because of
like
the
an old-
CGI. I just
Yeah,
said
it
if they had a
looks
bigger
like-
budget, it'd be better.
Right, exactly. So I mean, I agree. There's not enough like shadows and like scenery. It's just like a gray city with Godzilla and shitty audio quality.
I mean, you
So-
can barely see Godzilla in 2014. He's like hidden a lot of the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
because
not
he's supposed to
actually.
be more like scary. It's
They
supposed
did
to
that
be,
on
like, oh,
purpose. That wasn't a CGI constraint. They did it on purpose to show how scary he was.
Right.
I think I forget when, but he shows up like very late, where you actually start seeing him.
Yeah, towards the
Full-fledged.
last quarter of the movie.
And
Yeah,
even
but
when you do
Shin
see him, it's
had
very
him in
dark
broad
lighting.
daylight, and he was
Right.
scary as hell in that.
Yeah, it was shadows and shit. Like it's dark and it's like it's nighttime and he's fighting those fucking the big fucking Terminid shits. No. All right, so 2006. What was the one where he looks like a T-Rex? It looks stupid. I hate
1998
Oh.
or 2000.
1998. That's my
98,
least favorite.
98.
That's the first
Dude,
American movie.
Fuck yeah,
Awful.
fuck that. America,
The worst- Yeah.
America
With
fought
Matthew
hard.
Broderick. Worst Godzilla
Well,
movie they've ever made. Ever.
They probably around that time was like Jurassic Park, right?
They wanted to change the Godzilla design to make it their own unique
93.
design. Nobody 98.
It was. Oh no, I'm talking about Jurassic Park.
Oh,
was 93.
oh yeah. Nobody liked their new design. Like literally nobody. It looks
Of course.
awful. It looks
Yeah.
so bad.
They were like,
And it's during the time of like when we're starting to get into CGI a lot
Exactly.
more. So they made Godzilla fully CGI and it looked horrendous. It did not look good.
I mean, I was saying, like, Jurassic Park was made in '93, like, and everybody had that big craze of.
Right.
I'm
But Jurassic Park
dinosaurs.
was
So-
animatronics.
Well, yeah, but they probably thought that they could do it better. They're like,
Yeah,
oh,
and
we'll
they did
CGI it, and it's like, oh, it kind of looks like a T-Rex. It's our Godzilla, American Godzilla, and you know what? Stupid Americans, like,
Yeah,
so they fumbled
that's
hard on
that's what caused them
looks
to
like
not make
shit.
one until 2014. That
And
movie
hey-
was so bad.
I like the new Godzilla. Now the new one, his like arms aren't as like even in Shin Godzilla, his arms are like out to his side. Like he's like a fucking like a robot with like rocket launcher arms.
Yeah, same with
Like
minus
Mecha
one.
Godzilla should do that. But
Minus
not-
one, he's got like little.
Yeah, little like T-Rex arms. He's like hi, but he can't like reach for shit. In like the new ones, he's like punching and stuff. I'm like, all right, that's a little cooler. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I mean,
His arms
But
always
he uses
look
his
dumb.
tail. His tail is kind of like his punch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like
maybe
that
not
better.
punches, but like claws. I guess I don't know. He can move. It looks a little bit more dexterous.
right. He Are you done with your?
My little spiel. Are you done?
Well, I didn't know if you said your favorite design.
Honestly, my favorite design probably the new one. The new one's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
New American. Also, Shin Godzilla he does look cool. I like the face split. That's sick.
I like the one from Final Wars, as I told you guys. Its
Right.
name is, I'm gonna butcher this so bad. It's called Final Goji. That's the form for that Godzilla, and then obviously the 2014 one, the first real iteration of fully fledged CGI with American budget, and with the contrasted with the super dark lighting, the how big he is. This it's so detailed with the scales. And especially when you first see him do his atomic breath with his spikes,
Yeah.
Like
They
it is
they charge
sick.
up.
Yeah.
So
Even
sweet.
in my,
Yeah.
they do the same thing in -1 when he's charging up. Holy, the first time he charges up in -1, it is sick. But Dakota said, I don't really like the design of -1 or Shin Godzilla that much. If they had a bigger budget, I guarantee you they would knock America's out of the park. But I do think 2014's looks the best. Even in King of Monsters, I think it looks good. But I do think they started changing it for some reason. It feels like they changed it for Godzilla vs King Kong and New Empire. So I
Yeah.
feel like he looks a little different to me. I also don't like
They
his
did.
purple or his pink. I don't like the pink.
You don't like the pink?
No,
Oh,
I
like
think
stinky pinky.
I think the blue is like the right choice.
I like
Well,
purple.
sure.
I like purple better too. I
Yeah.
agree. It's because it's like a power scale. In probably its
Right,
final
it
form,
is.
white. Probably white. Every time there's like a big bad enemy, it's always just like pure white for some reason. Like an
I don't know. I
enemy
like
shit.
when they use the nuclear side of things more, and he's supposed to be all like disturbing looking. Like he's fucking mutated. It's not supposed to look
True.
cool. He's supposed to
Yeah.
look scary and menacing.
Oh,
and
yeah. Where
that
he's got,
version
like,
of
chunks
Godzilla
of
does
thing.
looks like a giant alligator that shoots beams
Yeah.
out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I don't really
I can
find
see
it
that
that
point.
scary.
I can see that
The
point.
Japanese versions, like how they like in Shin Godzilla, where he's like got like chunks of
Yeah,
scales like
yeah.
ripped off and stuff.
He's
Yeah.
literally got gills when he comes out of the water, and he's got blood pouring out. Like it's fucking
really?
gross. Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I think
But-
that's the best design. I don't know.
Yeah, I
He
think the
looks cool
first
in-
interpretation is what I mean. If you kind of think about it, America's interpretation is kind of a little similar to their old Japanese costumes.
Yeah, but they couldn't
doesn't
do as
look
much then. So it's like, what would it really look like? I don't know.
You think Shin Godzilla is what they originally would have wanted
Yeah.
him to look
Yeah.
like?
Definitely. Shin Godzilla and like -1 Godzilla's. I think the out of the new ones, like that's like the most Japanese looking one.
Yeah.
I really
Like,
think,
he-
from when I've seen it, it looks like -0 looks almost identical to
Minus
the
one.
American version.
Does it? No.
No, it doesn't.
No, he looks more. Dude, in -1, he gets his fucking face blown off. I just watched the scene, dude. They're like shooting a barrel in his mouth, and his whole fucking face just gets blown off and just regens.
Yeah, they really showed the regeneration in that movie
Yeah,
compared to the
dude.
other ones.
That shit was
they really
sick.
emphasized regeneration.
Mhm.
That movie also is. I don't want to spoil it if you guys plan on watching it, but it's very they take a lot of stuff from their very first Godzilla movie, Godzilla,
And yeah. Oh, Gojira.
and how they kill Godzilla in that movie. They pretty much do close to the same thing in -1. So it's a really cool like callback. What they do, like there's two different fights on defeating Godzilla, and they're both from much older movies, which I thought was really cool. I don't want to spoil it though, because I
like the
really hope you.
monsters.
No, the way the humans defeat Godzilla in -1
Oh,
is how they defeated him in two separate movies in the older ones,
I see.
which I
So
thought
they
was
brought
really
back like that original
yeah.
like
I thought it was a really cool
idea of
callback.
how to fuck him
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
That's sweet.
We're about halfway. We're gonna get to Kong eventually, but I want to ask. First, we'll start off. Who do you think the dumbest kaiju is in the Godzilla? If you guys know what any of them look like, don't
Ibora.
take mine, Kalen. You know wait, what'd you say?
I'm saying
Ibora.
Ibora?
Yeah, it's like a giant fucking lobster.
Oh, I
looks
see it.
so
It's like a
stupid.
shrimp. It's like a shrimp.
Yeah.
I see it right here. It's a shrimp. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. After the terrorist organization Red Bamboo drain a radioactive
He does look sick.
drain
Or stupid, it's just a
radioactive
lobster.
waste off the shore of Lychee Island, a monstrous mutation occurs, resulting in the appearance of Ibora, with its two colossal claws, one like a massive hammer and the other sharp like a pointed blade. It's a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, it's literally just a shrimp. It's just
It's
a
like
shrimp.
what sea creature would be
It's a
really
shrimp, I thought it was a
cool?
lobster. It looked like a lobster.
Oh, maybe it's a lobster, but
It's a lobster. It's got
Yeah,
claws, dude. Or like a punching.
yeah,
Shrimp,
dude,
one of those things are
they
called.
ran out of ideas for sure.
Who's the
That's
the
stupid.
mammoth one? The mammoth one. He just looks cool because it's a fucking mammoth.
Didn't he show up in
Who's a
the end of the
dumbest?
movie?
He showed up. He showed up in a movie and just for like a scene.
King of
He was
Monsters.
showing
It was
Showing
at the
King
all-
of
They
end.
were just showing all the monsters. Yeah. At the end, it showed like the TV.
But who's your least favorite?
Oh, my bad. Mothra. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
love
it.
the
I'm
lobster.
gonna say it.
Mothra.
Mothra-
Is that because you
Moth-
don't know much of the names of the other ones?
No. Well, yeah, but like out of the new ones, like Mothra,
Mothra's best girl.
kind of boring. kind of dude.
Mothra's bad.
Mothra is the queen of monsters.
Mothra's bad as hell. She's fine as fuck. She's dummy
Dude,
thick.
she
Hourglass.
is. Her and Godzilla, oh dude, they make a beautiful couple. They rule together.
Yeah, damn right. They
You
do.
can't
What do
have
the babies look
have Godzilla without Mothra.
I think. All right. I think like Mothra just being Mothra. Like
You think
a
Mothra's
fucking
boring?
moth, just as a moth, like that's a pretty.
See,
boring
okay, think
fucking
of
monster.
like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch. She's a support character, okay?
Yeah,
she,
no,
she
I
heals.
get it.
She's a healer.
100%. No, she she is a good character. Like she needs to be there. She fucking saves
Yo,
like,
she
Godzilla
beat
all
she
the time.
beat Rodan.
Yeah, and but it's a fucking moth, dude. It's just a moth. Moths are good. The fact that it's a moth, you know.
I don't know. Radan's just got giant pterodactyls, so you could say the same thing about him. Like we've
She's
seen
a big
pterodactyls
fucking
in
bird.
every other movie, so it's like,
Yeah, but he's
Yeah, but it's like a
fire.
sick pterodactyl.
Yeah,
yeah,
sick
it's like
pterodactyl.
cool. He has a little more spikes and breathes fire.
Yeah,
Wow.
fucking moth is just a stupid ass moth with a little bit of powder in a cocoon. I think Mechagodzilla is kind of lazy. You know what I mean?
I think Mechagodzilla's sick.
You think it's lazy? Just be
I-
well. It's like
I-
the human
Yeah, it's
interpretation.
to combat him, right?
Yeah.
Or like
It's
But
their
like-
it's
Fight
their
fire with
idea.
fire.
I'd rather see like a monster.
It is a monster.
You know, not just like a robot. It's just like copy paste. It's just okay, Godzilla but a robot. Like boo. You know? Let me see like an actual like a big contender, like a big boy. I mean,
Wait, that's
he's a
who we
big
are.
contender.
That's
Whoa.
Why do I look like Krampus?
That's King Caesar.
Caesar?
It's Caesar. I don't know if it's is it.
Wait, let's all do their face.
I'm literally just a fucking monkey.
It could be Kaiser. It could be Caesar.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know.
So it's spelled as King Caesar, but I don't know if it's Kaiser or whatever.
Kaiser
but
sounds more right, but
All right.
You don't like Mechagodzilla, so that's pretty.
I don't like that version of Mechagodzilla. I like the new one.
I like
yeah.
this one better. I honestly like this one better.
That's
The new one is way
Um,
too over the top for me.
he's super OP. Blah blah blah. Like he is like the big bad boy, like the big contender to like fight him.
But it like makes sense, right? Like they've got
Right,
this
it does.
creature. They're like, how do we stop this creature? We'll make one too. Like it may.
Right, which is like, all right, and all, but like, you know what I mean? I want to see another monster. We've only
True.
like we only see Ghidorah, Rodan, Mothra, Godzilla.
In the
Oh.
new ones. Godzilla
yeah,
fights
which-
like every
which-
monster in its own movie.
Right,
The older
which is
one.
cool. Oh fuck, what's happening? What have I done? No.
That movement
You
so
broke a
much,
rift
bro.
in the time frame. Oh my
Is
god.
it because I moved? What happened?
Move your
The
green
butt crack
screen.
of doom.
Fix it.
What? I need to keep talking. Hang in there.
Okay.
Technical difficulties.
I'll just say, so you don't like Mechagodzilla because you'd rather see monsters fighting rather
Right.
than a human-made monster fight.
Motherfucker. Yeah, which is motherfucker. Which is probably why fuck. Which is probably why the old ones. Sorry, very unprofessional. Which is probably why the old ones are cool. Like, you know what I mean? Oh my god, I can see.
Because-
Hold on, there's wind blowing on the bottom
No,
left.
you're
Over.
good.
All right. Like that's why the older ones are probably really cool because it shows off all the stuff. But it's like, all right, give me the modern version of that now. Because like, doesn't the TV show do that or no?
Are you talking about like the Apple TV Legacy Monster show?
Yeah, is that a thing? Do they like? I've never watched it.
No, it's not humans. It's monsters. It's them fighting
really?
kaiju. Yeah, but
Wait, what's the name of the
Mon-
show?
Legacy of Monsters, very good. Their first season has like a 99% score.
Wait, you're telling me it's about monsters.
It's about monsters.
Legacy of Monsters.
There you go.
Spider, crab.
No, it's them. It's
Void.
these kids searching for their dad. Their dad had connections to Godzilla.
All right, boring.
It's very good.
Stranger Things.
My least favorite, his name is Jet Jaguar. You definitely should look this guy up. He's fucking
That's a
disgusting.
guy. What the fuck is
I
that? That's not a
hate-
monster. That's just a
I
robot.
hate Jet Jaguar, dude. It's a
Ultraman.
ripoff like Kale said. It's like a ripoff of Ultraman. Pretty much what he does, he can like grow big and tall. He can fly. He knows martial arts, and I think he shoots like energy beams out of his wrists. But
Bro.
he's like such a lame. He's such a lame. I don't like you said like the Mechagodzilla thing, like you said. He's an alien though. He's not a person. He's an alien.
This him? Yo, you need to insert that picture into the fucking into the.
I
stream.
can't. It'd be
What are we
weird. It'd
talking-
be weird.
I'll
to
do a
post,
post.
but
That's so
Yes,
funny. You look so stupid.
yeah, dude, that's him flying.
That's
Bro,
hilarious.
yeah, me and Gil watched a clip today of him. I forget what monster he was fighting, but the monster literally went like this in circles around him, and
He gets dizzy and falls
Jaguar
over.
started following him and got dizzy and fell over. That's how he was defeated.
Bro.
Shit was so. And then there's a part where him and Godzilla fight off like these kaiju together, and they shake hands, and
And he's
Godzilla's
like,
like,
Godzilla's like,
Oh,
rah,
no.
rah, rah, rah,
yeah,
rah.
Godzilla's like, bah, bah, and Jaguar's like,
Does he speak
Dude.
English, Jaguar?
No, he doesn't speak
Well,
at all.
he's Japanese,
He
so
just doesn't talk at all. Oh,
Yeah, he speaks English.
yeah. I mean, does he speak a language? Does he talk?
No.
Yo. Real quick. Remember I was talking about the old King Kong show? How there was like an old animated show. They
Yeah.
also did an old Godzilla show, but it was like the 20 or the 98 one. It was like that style where it was like a T-Rex. You know, it was Anyway, continue.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Would you like to see a Godzilla movie in the same style as Cloverfield, shot from like a camera
I would.
perspective?
They
That
did
would be
it. It was
pretty- they kinda
2014
did
was
that.
close, but
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
really cool to see like a Cloverfield style Godzilla movie. But I would say 2014 is close to that. I really
Okay.
would. It's very terrifying,
Yeah.
like when you're in the civilian POV of what's going on
Yeah.
around them. So they kind of did that. But
Wait,
one last.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yep.
I was just gonna say one last Godzilla question before we move on to King Kong.
Okay.
Is who's your favorite? We just said your least favorite. Now who's your favorite kaiju?
Kalen?
Either Ghidorah or Gigan. I think Gigan looks sick.
Ghidorah.
Gigan does look sick.
Ghidorah.
Ghidorah feels so normie though. It's like
Yeah.
Ghidorah.
But dude,
It's
there's a
King
reason why
Ghidorah.
everybody
It's
loves
King
Ghidorah. There's a reason
Yeah.
why everybody loves it. He's sick.
Look at that.
Like electricity.
That's aura.
Yeah, it's
bro.
literally this scene was
Yes.
aura.
When he's screaming, bro.
Yeah,
How
literally,
I let my
it's a
parents know I
Hydra.
just want a ranked match. Like fuck it.
Has Hydra. has
I watched
electricity
the fight
powers.
scene of them with the subtitles on when they were talking to each other.
What?
Someone added subtitles to their fight. It was really funny.
like when they like snap at
Dude.
each other.
I mean, yeah, he's badass. He's got electricity powers. He's got regeneration. He can manipulate weather, for fuck's sake, and he can steal life force to make himself stronger.
The dude's
Like,
sick.
like to know, Weather Boy.
He is like the he's Godzilla's
the
most
king.
formidable foe. Yeah.
Yeah, he is King Ghidorah, and then that's why King of Monster Godzilla.
Oh,
He. So wait,
It's
is
a 3-on-1. Everyone's in agreement.
everybody here think that he's like
Yeah.
the really? Well, I'm gonna put a picture of Verdant because he's just so cool.
pterodactyl.
Fuck that bird.
Nah, dude, he's cool. He was
No,
really
he
cool
is-
at King of
he
Monsters.
is sick.
Yeah.
He's got a nice mouth.
But Ghidorah, comparatively, like Ghidorah is cooler because 3 heads and
Yeah. And
electricity.
he can fly
That's-
and Redan
Just
can like run or can only fly really, where Ghidorah can do both. He can fly and
Well,
run.
No, this motherfucker got legs. He'd be like a big bird.
Yeah, but it's not very viable.
It wouldn't be like very menacing. Dude, Ghidorah is actually just fucking scary, dude. It's 3
Yeah, exactly.
giant dragons. Like, it's just it's a.
But wait, no, Kalen said that. What'd you say, Kalen?
Hydra.
What was yours?
Gigan.
Geigen. I'm trying to
Geigen.
find
Yeah.
him on the.
He's from the older movies, but I also played him in the original
Just the-
PS2
He's
game,
the-
Battle
is-
of
is he the one
Monsters.
with is he one with the-
He's the one with the claw hands.
Is he the laser?
Yeah, he's got claw hands.
Is he the laser?
Yeah, he has like a little eye, I'm pretty sure, too.
Yeah, he's got a red eye. Yeah, red beam.
Okay.
Cyclops.
Yeah. He's right here.
Yeah, looks
He-
fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, dude. No, this guy is sick. No, he's got the like the chainsaw hands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. Yeah, there's
He's
that
got-
version as well.
Let's
See that.
see, alien
I think he's a
cyborg.
very unique monster, so I mean,
I
He's
think
an
he just
alien
looks like
cyborg.
Godzilla with claw hands.
you just like a dragon with 2 more heads. Shut up.
Well, Godzilla's not a dragon.
Ghidorah is.
Oh, you were saying it's just a dragon with. Yeah.
Well, Ghidorah's a hyd. Oh no, yeah, Ghidorah's a Hydra.
A dragon with 2 more heads.
Isn't a Hydra and a dragon different?
Yes.
Hydra doesn't have wings, I'm pretty sure.
The autistic, yes. Hydras have wings. Right?
I don't think so. Hydra's like a snake serpent, water serpent.
Oh, most are depicted without wings, but they can be. Oh
Okay.
yeah, hydras are aquatic.
Stupid.
So we'll move on to
King Kong, King Kong.
We'll move it on to King Kongs. But
Yes.
before we'll do a little debate here.
I like the one with
Who
Jack Black.
is better, Godzilla or King Kong?
King Kong.
I'll let Dakota says King Kong. Why do you think the
Calm
King
down.
Kong's better?
It-
Because
dude,
you're wrong, obviously.
Because monkey. That's it. Literally, ape. Just big ape.
Godzilla
That
is 10 times better.
Listen.
Godzilla's is a lizard from radiation
Oh, he's a
that
fucking
can shoot
lizard?
laser beams.
Yeah.
He's got
yeah.
spikes. He's ginormous. Like, what's not to like? What's not to
lizard.
like?
I like lizard. Shut up.
Dude, lizard better than monkey. Lizard better than monkey.
Because bro, it's ape, bro. If there was if we were gonna be a monster, that would be it. Like we would be the chimp. We'd be the big monkey, dude. Dude, that's my boy. That's my boy.
Godzilla.
I'd rather
if-
breathe lasers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, I'd rather breathe atomic breath. No,
yeah,
you,
yeah, okay,
you
okay.
lose, dude. Them thinking that Godzilla, King Kong, even close in like fighting, no, Godzilla would wipe the.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
that's
Godzilla
right.
wrecked him in the movie a couple times, then he had to get
he did.
revived.
People were so upset. They're like, "Oh my god, Godzilla!" No, Godzilla is better. Godzilla
Dude,
is just
that
better.
whole movie, we had the same argument, me and my buddy. And the whole movie, every time Godzilla would fuck up Kong, he would just look over at me and be like, "Saying," and I would just be like, "Dude, shut up. The monkey's better." Like,
No.
Godzilla, yes, OP, strong, literally Goku. He's a god. King
Dude,
Kong.
King
He's
Kong
just a
literally
monkey, dude.
needed
He's just
a
a monkey.
melee weapon to help
Yeah,
him
he had an
out.
axe.
Like, what a
And
loser!
a power
What a
fist.
loser, dude.
Boom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
and a
little-
power.
his
He literally needs stuff to
Yeah, and
help
his
him
tooth.
defeat
His
Godzilla.
tooth.
What a
His
loser!
tooth.
Godzilla's just
Vibranium
Godzilla just
tooth.
needs himself. Godzilla just walks up and like, "Sup," destroys him.
Well,
King Kong
to
needs
play
his
devil's
little-
advocate, technically the United States government turned Godzilla into what he is. He wasn't born with those powers, right? So therefore, King Kong is stronger, technically.
because
Technically, dude, listen. Godzilla's on steroids. King Kong's all daddy, baby.
no, Godzilla will wipe the floor.
I think when I was a toddler, I liked King Kong better, but as I got older and
as you
smarter, I
matured,
like Godzilla.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
As my brain fully developed, I realized soon that Godzilla was way cooler. Fuck you.
He
No,
destroys. You don't. He doesn't. King Kong doesn't win. He just doesn't win.
No,
The
no,
fact
I'm
that
not
you
saying
think
you win.
Godzilla-
They had to
I'm not
nerf
saying-
Godzilla for that
No,
movie.
The
I
you're
fact
feel.
that you think
goddamn-
King Kong is better just makes no sense.
That's
dumb.
no, because
argument's
that's not what I
invalid.
said. That's not what I said. You.
If we're talking about 2005 Godzilla, then or not Godzilla, King Kong,
Yeah,
then
You
we
still
maybe.
you would lose even more.
Well, no, I'm saying I like him
He
more.
was a baby
Oh.
back then. He's literally a fucking like an adolescent.
In 2005,
no.
I don't think he was.
He was a baby. That was baby King Kong, and now he's older. Skull Island, he was like a teenager. And
Say
now he's, like,
2005. Say 2005.
That's not the same story.
They're
I
King
know,
Kong
different.
dies in
but-
2005.
But like, yeah, but he's like baby. He's baby.
No, he's
monkey.
not. That's full grown in that movie.
A baby monkey. Dude, he's literally.
Is he
baby
full
chimp.
grown in 2005?
No, he's baby monkey. Look it up.
You look it up.
Yeah, all right, I'll look it up right now.
You're pasty white already. I don't want pasty white. Hurry up.
Yeah, Caitlin, who do you think would win, Godzilla or who's better, Godzilla or Kong?
All right.
Godzilla.
Oh,
I lied.
thank you.
All right. Skull Island, he's baby. My bad.
Yeah, there you
Sorry,
go.
sorry.
They explain that in the movie.
Shut up. Sorry, I just don't want to be wrong.
Moral of the story: Godzilla's better in every single way. He would destroy
You
King
asked.
Kong in an instant.
Your question was fucking. Who do you like better? Who's better? Who do you like better? I said King Kong. I like
Okay,
King Kong. I
who do you
like
think would
the
win?
monkey.
Who do you think would win?
Godzilla.
Okay, you're on the right
This is a
side.
Big radioactive lizard. Yes. King Kong, monkey. Like that's it. But he's cool. I like King Kong. I like the monkey. I'm rooting for the gorilla.
Well, the girl's gonna lose every time versus an
fuck
atomic
up.
breath breathing
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
lizard.
one Godzilla versus 100 King Kongs.
Does the American version
Yeah.
shoot lasers out of his tail? Like
No,
out of the
no.
end of his tail?
No, that was
No.
just Shin. Shin goes,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
I didn't like that.
All right.
Dick.
It did look
2005,
like a
Godz-
penis.
2005 King Kong thoughts. I think 2005 King Kong is my favorite iteration of King Kong.
Ooh.
I think that's my favorite movie out of all of any of the
Out of-
MonsterVerse.
Any of the MonsterVerse, really. Yeah, they did
Yeah.
a really good job. It's very
Nostalgic movie too, so I mean that
Yeah,
it's
it's very
nostalgic.
nostalgic.
it's very like drama focused. They did it's very long too. Isn't it like 3.5 hours?
It's 3 hours, yeah.
it's the Titanic of MonsterVerse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is the fact that they allowed Percy
Super-
Jackson to
super.
do like that much for a King Kong
Percy
movie.
Jackson?
What?
Hold on.
no.
Yeah, I caught
Percy
that. Yeah. Percy
No, the
Jackson.
guy who
I was
the
thinking
made
for a
fucking
second.
son
I
of
was like,
Zeus?
where are we going with
The
this?
We're talking about the son of Zeus.
Why is it? It's the guy who made Percy or filmed Percy Jackson. What the
It's
fuck is
Peter
his name?
Jackson, you fool.
It's not. It's like, how do I recover? How do I recover? You've made Percy Jackson.
Wait, okay, hold on. Who is the director?
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
It is Peter Jackson. Why did I say Percy Jackson?
I just said that. You
I tune you out. I
fucking
usually tune you out.
Bro, I was spitting facts. I literally just googled the damn thing. Come on, man.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, I like it. I like the fucking snap in his fucking jaw, dude. That shit
Yeah,
was
that
so
was.
sweet.
It was like,
Are
And then
you
the
talking
when the
about
humans
the
falling that valley,
dinosaur?
dude. Yes, bro. Look at this man. Look at this monkey.
I think
like
that
his head.
design is
And
better
he's
than the
gorilla.
new movie.
Yeah, I agree.
I
like
agree.
gorilla.
Even
Like
with
gorilla.
2005 CGI, they did a great.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
like everything looked amazing in that movie.
I agree.
Yeah, it was very drama focused. I liked. It wasn't like over the top, action. It was a group of
Buddy,
what
what do you mean?
There was action,
Oh.
but it all had drama with characters.
compared to the new movies. It was not. They had action in the right spots. The tribe, the tribe attacking them when
tribe,
they first show up. King Kong versus the dinosaurs. King Kong at the end. Them fighting all those insects in the cave. What?
That was funny.
I'm just thinking about something funny. I'm thinking Adrian
Yeah.
Brody's nose is like the
Oh, yeah.
true kaiju of the movie.
Yeah.
Bro,
That
his
was-
schlong, his
I was thinking about
schlong,
the tribe.
his schnoz. Maybe it's long. We don't know. We don't know if his schlong is long.
Percy Jackson's slow.
Yeah, I do. I agree with
No.
you. I think this is the best King Kong movie that they made for sure.
I think him in Skull
It-
Island, like it's cool to see the newest version, but this is like,
I didn't like.
and this has nothing to do with the MonsterVerse.
I didn't
the
like.
new-
I didn't like in Skull Island. It was way too. I guess I don't know how to explain it. I guess they did it better. 2005 King Kong, the human focus. There was a lot of human focus, but they did it right. In Skull Island, I think they did it wrong.
Yeah,
I think they did this like the really dumb love story with Brie Larson and Tom Hiddleston, and Tom Hiddleston looks fantastic in that movie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you've seen Tom Hiddleston in that movie, he looks crazy.
hey yo,
Hey, man looks good. But yeah, they did too much, and the humans were like he was really only fighting humans. In 2005, he was at least fighting he was fighting dinosaurs, but in Skull Island, yeah, he had the skull crawlers, but the ultimate villain was Samuel L. Jackson.
dude, you're
Well-
so weird for saying that Tom Hiddleston was just so breedable in that movie.
Why?
It's just, oh, it's just such a
Dakota,
weird
can
thing
you
to
flex
say.
next to that T-Rex arm real quick? Can you do that for me?
Is this thing on?
I'm not gonna lie, I looked at the gorilla arm and I said, that's clearly bigger. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. I see now. This is 2005, right?
No, this is just like I don't know. This is just
Oh,
like the
just
jungle.
Art, the jungle.
Okay, so we kind of talked about it a little bit, but what are your? At least I said it, but what is your like Skull Island thoughts?
Mm,
I like that they that's how they set it up. Like that was like his origin story where they find King Kong and they're like, oh shit, like there's a kaiju out here, like he's a kaiju, and then it's like what? That's like during the like Vietnam.
yeah.
And-
Yeah, is there
and,
Vietnam?
so and he's like baby little boy. He's like not like a big bad scary thing yet. And he's like fucking up. Like that's his island. That's his shit. And then
I guess-
obviously he progresses into.
It was a cool hype movie. Like it was hyping you up for the
Yeah.
interaction
Yeah.
between
Yeah,
the rest of
you're
the
right.
monster because they're like,
I
he's
guess-
just a baby, and then
I
he's
guess
gonna
I guess I
grow
was
up and be
hating on it too
bigger.
much. It's not that bad of a movie.
because like
honestly.
him fighting the skull crawlers is cool. Like
Yeah,
But I feel
Those
like
are-
there was too much focus on him fighting the humans. Like I feel like there's
Right.
no way Samuel L. Jackson should have taken him down as much as he did. Like there's just no. I know it had to do with, him like getting injured by fighting the skull crawlers,
yeah.
but I just.
I mean, 2005 was kind of the same because he's fighting all the humans in New York, and that's how he inevitably makes his
His
demise.
demise. He makes his demise.
True, but in 2005 he's just like a little bit
He's
of a
just
bigger
monkey.
gorilla. In Skull Island, bro, he is like
It's massive.
he is Empire State Building height.
Yeah.
But you got to give him credit; they did something different because 2005 is also taking a lot of inspiration from the original movie. in like the 60s or
You're right.
whenever it was made.
They
Right.
did add some cool monster kaiju in there. Even if Godzilla or King Kong didn't fight most of them, it was cool to see a lot. Like the giant, I think it was like a spider made out of bamboo. I don't know what the name of it was, but that was cool to see. I just didn't. I thought the skull colors were a little too generic.
Yeah.
I
mean,
thought they could have done something.
I
Like
could say
that.
the same thing about the 2016 or
I agree.
14
No, I
Godzilla
agree.
movie. Those
they're
enemies
the same
suck.
monsters.
I
They're like the
completely
same
agree.
fucking
They
monsters.
were new monsters for that Godzilla movie. They designed them for that movie, and I completely agree. I feel like they should have done something else.
Yeah, I think they were terrible.
They should have done something else. They should have done a monster that was already made instead of making their own. But
Do you know what those monsters were called?
they're mutas. I think they're called
Mewtwo's.
Oh, Mutos.
mutos. Mutad. I think it's muta muto.
Dude,
There's a
they
female and a male.
look very fucking similar.
They're very boring. That's
Not
all I'm
Not-
saying.
species.
I guess they don't really look
the
that
same
similar, but-
species, so of course they look familiar.
No,
Maybe
he's saying
not
Skull
sexuals.
Island.
Oh, you're saying skull crawlers and those?
Yeah,
look-
I'm saying the skull.
Really?
Like, it's not that they because they don't. Well,
They give the same
boring.
boring vibes
They
of just
give-
gray toned
yeah,
enemies that are
yeah.
slithering.
Yeah, like starter enemies. They're not like some big bad boss. They're
Yeah.
just goobers, just grunts. I mean,
But
I like
I
some
do
fun
think they
stuff.
tried to carry that movie with their actors as well. I think the actors they chose was like, they're like, we got to get Samuel Jackson, we got Brie Larson, we got to get Tom Hiddleston.
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
get John
stacked
Goodman.
Stacked
Yeah.
cast. Yeah, we're John Goodman. But
Yeah.
Wow, now that I
same
think about it, they're
cast.
really trying to make that movie like Iron Man and then have
Yeah.
Captain America be Godzilla.
What do you mean?
Like how they have the same cast. And then they're like, this is the start origin story of the Avengers. And then by the
Yeah, it's
last
like-
movie, they're like, rah, hammer fist.
Yeah.
The problem, I knew Godzilla versus Kong, like I knew they were gonna get together at the end for some fucking reason and work together.
Right.
But I just wish like they
Those-
hated each other a little bit more.
Yeah,
Honestly,
they didn't really fight that.
I thought it
much.
was really cool when he's locked on the boat and then Godzilla
shape-
just
the
attacks.
shape
Yeah.
right here.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool because that was a disadvantage for Kong. I will say that was an unfair
What do you
fight
mean
for
it isn't-
Godzilla.
Dude, he was. There was a fucking uphill mountain fight, dude. This guy was.
He had the high ground.
trudging. Dude, he was
Godzilla,
fucked.
that was Godzilla's terrain. It's water.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it was an uphill battle.
I
like
just said it was a
steep slope.
disadvantage for Kong.
Right, but you're just like, it's a disadvantage. I'm saying, dude, he's fucked.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
not a fucking aircraft carrier.
But that
like,
when they both obviously it makes no sense. They would sink the aircraft carrier in a second. But them
Right,
two, they
yeah.
both standing on it and fighting each other was so cool, dude.
yeah,
The one thing I didn't like, I was going to mention, the transition between Skull Island, how he's fucking a human hater. He fucking hates humans. To Godzilla versus Kong, where he's got this little girl that he
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like-
obsessed with.
I love you.
They
Yeah.
explained that he kind of has like a understanding with the tribe in Skull Island, which I don't
Yeah,
like that
he's like, "I love you,
they didn't
monkey."
focus on the tribe very much. 2005,
Skull
the
Island.
tribe was a very big part in 2005, and they didn't really focus
Uh,
on them that much. in
Skull,
Skull Island.
the tribe was only a big part in the very beginning of the movie.
They,
2005.
dude, you remember the movie is 3.5 hours long. They were in that movie for they attack the
an
boat.
hour.
They steal the girl, and they kill a bunch of their crew when
dude,
they first
that's
arrive.
right, bro. I
Yeah.
completely forgot that they like snuck on that ship.
Yeah,
Dude, that
they
shit
were
was
a huge part in
terrifying.
the beginning. Exactly.
Yeah, dude, that was terrifying. I forgot about that. They're like, we gotta find her. Adrian Brody's like, yeah.
He's like,
look at my nose.
She's
Look
over
at my
here.
nose."
I smell her.
This way, guys.
I really
Sorry,
wish
I don't know anything.
they kind of it look for some reason. I think the new Godzilla they made or new King fuck the new King Kong they made. I don't know how to explain it. They made him more like mainstream, if that makes sense. Like King Kong 2005 looks like a gorilla. This one they try to make look like a superhero gorilla.
Yeah.
Like he's massive, he's big.
His nipples aren't as long.
Yeah. He doesn't. His ass doesn't stick out as
He-
much.
he
'Cause
doesn't-
he doesn't like.
Does he walk around like a gorilla?
gorilla.
He does,
No,
yeah.
he doesn't. No, he doesn't like go around like.
Well, you can tell that
He's-
for all the
he,
new
like, walks
movies,
around,
they
it's like-
humanize everything so much
Yeah,
more,
that's what
and
I
that's
mean.
why I
2005,
don't like it.
he's a gorilla, and this one he's
Yeah,
just like
he's
he's
monkey.
walking on his 2 feet.
Yeah, I mean, he does like run like
He
a
does,
gorilla
when
when
he's
he's in
running,
that
yeah.
cave and shit. But when he's like fighting, he's not like. You know, he's
Yeah,
not, like,
He
exactly.
stands up with his
spinning.
like Kratos.
Yeah,
he's like
he's not spinning like a gorilla. He's like, he's literally just like, boom, he's jumping around and stuff. He's like, yeah, he can stand on his two
So
legs.
that's one thing I wanted to mention too is New Empire. I hated New Empire. I did not like the
That movie
newest.
looked like shit.
It
New-
was.
all right.
I hated it.
It wasn't the best.
They're like good monkey, bad monkey. Good
good monkey, bad
Godzilla,
monkey, good
bad
lizard,
fire or
lizard.
ice Godzilla.
But,
Yeah.
but bad lizard not so bad because bad monkey bad. It literally is just.
And bad lizard's
shit.
curious
A big
lizard.
bag
He's like,
of
oh.
orangutan. Yeah, he's
Dude,
like, oh.
In the
Yo,
in
and then
the
baby monkey, baby gorilla.
when they first meet up, fucking Godzilla's like fighting him, and Kong's like, stop, no,
He's like, yo, 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 yo.
Yeah, he's like, well, wait,
Yeah,
and then
dude. That was funny. He's like,
Like,
whoa, 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 whoa.
Godzilla's like,
boom.
oh shit, my bad, bro, my bad, and then
Yeah,
they just end up working together out of nowhere.
Yep,
They're
yep.
like,
But
we got
Yeah.
this.
I
Dude,
hated
It was so funny.
in that movie. They try way too hard to further the lore. I think they go way too far with the lore. What I mean by that, they got the whole Hollow Earth theory. The MonsterVerse is like their whole thing is a Hollow Earth. How these monsters are able to travel so fast in between the
Yeah.
world is the Hollow Earth. That's how they're able to teleport.
Yeah, and then on top of Hollow Earth, there's like the Deep Earth or something. There's
Yeah,
something
exactly.
after Hollow
So
Earth.
I didn't
Yeah,
like the deeper Earth, and I also
Yeah.
didn't like that Kong's tribe has been living in the Hollow Earth for so long. I thought that was
Right.
such a dumb, like shoehorn in. It's like
like
this,
how
this
you-
little
how you
girl,
the
she
only
thought her
one
whole
that
tribe
got
was
out.
dead. We've been living in the Hollow Earth for this whole time,
Yeah,
and we
yeah, yeah.
created these whole technological advancements. It's so I did not like that
Yeah.
at all. They went way too far, and like the gravity fields, like they control
Yeah.
gravity and
Yeah,
stuff
they're
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're fighting
way
the
too
with
far.
zero grav.
The
Yeah.
I don't remember the villain villain Kong name, but that he was cool. He was really
Oh,
cool.
it was like an alpha.
I
8
just
or
thought he
something.
looked like Bad Monkey, and I thought it was really boring.
Bad monkey.
Bad Monkey when Kong
That's a
like
movie.
visits like his lair, that was like a whole 10-minute scene of no dialogue.
Oh, Scar King. that
Scar
was it.
King.
Yeah.
A whole 10-minute scene of no dialogue, and they did it really well. That's about their best
Okay,
scene.
well, let's look at Planet of the Apes and how much better it is than that shit.
No.
I also don't like. I also fucking like.
Over,
Just
bad
because
ape.
Godzilla got 2 movies does not warrant King Kong to be the center focus for both Godzilla vs King Kong movies.
Oh, you're not.
He was the
yeah,
center
you're not wrong
focus
there.
for both of
Yeah.
them, and I did not like that.
Well,
Because
it
he's
was
more
like-
relatable, because he's closer to the
Yeah.
human.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Kong better. That's why Monkey better, baby.
No, they
like,
focus on him way too
Lizard-
much.
But it was more like lizards.
Wonder
charging up.
body.
Like lizard's got to go on vacation. Lizard's got to go fuck. Like they show him off. He's fighting monsters and like recharging and getting cooler and like
Yeah, but
know?
barely. While
Yeah,
he's doing
but-
that, it's
no.
so focused on Kong. He visits the Hollow Earth with the people. They find his old home, and he
Find
gets the
more money.
axe.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't like how I agree how you're like, oh, the gravity fields and all this crazy fucking like it wasn't even like monsters on like land anymore. It was just like futuristic space
yeah,
craft.
They-
bullshit.
The movie
have-
just felt
What
like
the
pretty
fuck?
colors and
They're like flying
Right.
around in spaceships and shit throughout
Dude.
the fucking
my issue is they have for the MonsterVerse. If they want to do the MonsterVerse and do the old Godzilla and King Kong movies, they have tons of old monsters they can put in,
Bring
and they're
them
just
back.
not using
Bring
them.
back.
We've
Yeah.
made
actually,
For-
I think it's 2014. I forget the name of the monster, but he's like an armadillo. He was like Godzilla's like sidekick kinda in the older movies. They show a skeleton after they nuke Godzilla to make him stronger or something. And you see his skeleton laying there like they were gonna use him and then they didn't. They
The
just
only
killed him
time-
off right away.
the only time they nuke Godzilla is in King of Monsters.
Is that it? Okay, maybe it is King of Monsters. Then
But
they
it's in
show a
his
skeleton.
lair. It's in his lair. It's in Godzilla's own lair. He literally brings the nuke to Godzilla while Godzilla is like on his last breath, and he nukes him. He's like,
Hmm.
there's no like, I don't know what you're thinking of. It could be something.
I just
else.
watched a YouTube video, but they said that when Godzilla was nuked, that it killed the little friend or whatever.
I did not. I just
I'm
didn't
looking it
like
up. I'm
that
trying to find it.
they didn't use they used the big 3: Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra, and then since then it's been created monsters that they're their own creations. It hasn't been old monsters. They're using
Right, they didn't bring back
for-
the OGs.
they have
Dragon
like-
would have
like-
been sick against them.
Yeah, a lot of them. But maybe they think it's too over the top. I don't fucking give a shit. An
It's
alien
not
with
too over the top of
chainsaw,
what they're doing.
yeah, an alien with chainsaw arms who can shoot lasers. Sign me up, dude. Sign me.
Right.
Manila. Bah, bah.
Well, I mean, Shino in fucking New Empire is crazy. Like that was like
Is that the
a-
ice one?
But
Yeah, the
I just
big
don't like
bad
that
motherfucker.
it's
I
they're not
love that.
using
Dude, that
old
one looks
ones.
cool.
They have so many
Shino looks
good
sick.
Megalon, the guy with like drills for
Megalon.
arms. Like I said,
Yeah, yeah.
Space Godzilla, he's sick. Destroyer,
Okay.
he's insane.
Destroyer is really
Like-
cool.
Like they're not using these monsters, and they have so many good
Oh,
ones.
They're
to
like,
use.
America!
Destroyer is cool. Dude,
Meg-
Destroyer is sick. What the fuck?
I don't even know how to Megasaurus. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, they have so many good ones that they're just not fucking using them for whatever reason, and they're so deep into their verse too. I know for Legacy of Monsters for the second season, they are using a very well known monster. It's called I'm gonna butcher this so bad. Biotine. It's like an underwater like squid basically.
Hmm.
He is like a huge foe, so they're using him for the second season, which is really cool. But yeah, I think they're wasting their opportunity right now.
I have
Oh,
no
really?
interest in the future of the MonsterVerse. I like
No.
these solo Godzilla movies that are actually
Yeah,
scary.
I would rather have solo movies than these fucking together movies.
Yeah, I
Kong
think
has
they're
not
dumb.
got Kong has gotten one movie by himself. He's not been able to do his own thing.
Yeah.
I think that the original King Kong was amazing, and they should have stuck to maybe remaking that every like 30 years. But I
Wait,
don't know.
what about in this Legacy of Monsters? Like, do they show like fights, or is it just like kids?
So so the second season is airing right now. I think they have 2 episodes out. I've not seen the second season yet. The first season, it's like they do show fights, but it's a show, right? So they're not gonna have. I don't think they have a fight every episode,
Right,
but it's more drama focused. Godzilla's not. He's in it like I think he's in it for 2 episodes and not for very long.
Godzilla versus Ion Dragon. What the fuck, brother?
Did you guys ever play the old PS2 game Battle of
I did.
Monsters or
I
whatever?
I
love
love the
that
old
game.
PS2 games. I love those games so much.
I wish they would make a new game like that where it was just a giant city and it's just an arena fighter and you could destroy the buildings
Dude,
around you.
just make Mortal Kombat with Godzilla, with the MonsterVerse.
Yeah, but you gotta have the city destruction. You can't just have the.
True. Which for a PS2 game, that's pretty crazy that they were able to
Yeah.
do that.
They had like a whole roster. It was sick.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Battle of Monsters, I think. Godzilla Battle. Oh, and did you also know that the Godzilla PS4 game, I'm pretty sure, is the most expensive PS4 game? It's like
Really?
$2,000 or something.
$2,000.
Are you talking
Because
about
they
War of
s-
the Monsters?
Yeah, that might be it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
That's
the cost to
not-
make. I'm like, cost $2,000 to make.
That's not
No.
Godzilla and stuff. That's like Kong. I used to play this all the time. Holy fuck.
There's a
ever
Godzilla
seen- you
game
had
for
to,
the PS2.
Yeah. You like pick out of like Gigan and Radon and not Radon.
No.
Dude, War of
Like
Monsters.
Mecha
was sick.
Godzilla and
Yeah.
Space Godzilla and Destroyer. Are you saying because you can't find it anymore, so people are selling it for $2,000?
Yeah. They low print volume and
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the most expensive PS4 game.
We are over time right now, but
Are we?
I want to ask one more question. Is
Yeah.
Like Cam said, how long do you think this MonsterVerse will last? Because they got the show going. I originally remember
They'll
them
probably-
saying that the director said he's done making them, but now he's making another one. So
Wait, isn't
like,
there a Mecha Ghidorah? I watched them just bring back Ghidorah in a robot. Like,
well, he was in Mechagodzilla. He technically was Mechagodzilla in the new movie.
no, I know, but Mecha Ghidorah. Robo Ghidorah. Like, they would just do something lazy, like make it a robot.
Probably.
Make it
They
lame
need
and
if they want this to keep going, they have to stop creating new ones. They have to add these old ones that people love so much.
Oh yeah. Or
I would say
make it
6 to
really
8
cool.
years.
I'd say 5. I was thinking 5.
Uh,
Or like,
their show is really well received, so I think their show is gonna just keep going on. But their movies, especially if there's people like me, if they don't change what they're doing with this Avengers shit, I'm gonna start hating it
I'm
even
checked out.
more. They
Yeah.
gotta do like Keanu said, they gotta do solo movies. They have to do solo MonsterVerse movies. Kong, give him his own stuff. Godzilla, give him his own stuff. We don't need the fucking combination of these two together. We don't need that.
I
Team
agree.
ups. Yeah.
We could have literally had a Kong versus Scar movie, like just that. Like why did
No,
it need
yeah,
anything else?
And then instead they were like, Kong's a little fucking bitch, and he needs help from his big daddy lizard.
And it looked like a smaller monkey, but he had a whip, right?
Yeah, he just had a whip with a fucking
Yeah.
knife on it.
It was like a
that's literally-
spine. His whip was like a spine of
Yeah, it was
of
like,
a-
yeah.
Another
And then he
monkey.
was like, "Oh, you're gonna fuck me up."
I didn't like how all the
It's like
monkeys
big
were just
ice
getting different
dragon.
strong weapons, and it was like, okay, this is
Right.
stupid.
Yeah.
I just didn't like that they cucked Kong with just a big bad lizard that somehow Mr. Scott King fucking
Right.
trapped. It's like, what? Oh, because of the crystal that was in the knife. That's what it was. It was like he said,
Yeah.
back. Yeah, fucking dumbass chimps.
But good to know
That shit
that
pissed me off.
Kalen's favorite kaiju is Manila, 100%.
Yep, he's really hot.
Wait, Manila.
Manila's the son of Godzilla. He shoots vape
Oh, is that?
clouds.
Yeah, I was looking at this earlier. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
He's like, duh.
Dude,
Yes.
he's in Final Wars.
Oh, no.
Dude, he is so funny. I love that fucking little creature.
We need to have Son of Godzilla versus Son of Kong.
What about
Dude, that would be
Godzilla
sick.
versus Godzilla's wife? What about like a domestic dispute between
Godzilla
Godzilla and his wife?
Godzilla doesn't have a wife. You can count Mothra as his wife.
Okay, well,
Godzilla,
is
dude.
Godzilla is heavily considered a male, but he's also I think in a couple iterations
Asexual.
it's a female. He's asexual, basically. There is
Don't make
only
this
one
up.
of him.
Don't
There
make
is only one of him.
what do you think Godzilla's pronouns are?
God and Zilla.
God and Zilla, and then Mothra's the queen.
God, she's so bad.
All right, is there anything
Sure.
else you guys want to say
No.
before I end it?
I don't think so.
I
Okay,
like Godzilla. I like King Kong.
I like Godzilla.
I like
Uh,
monsters.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the Friends Without Benefits podcast. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, we upload the full podcast on YouTube with video. If you're watching on YouTube, we upload on Spotify and Apple with the audio. If you don't want to watch the video, you can follow us on Instagram, X, TikTok, Facebook, Reddit, with everything being named the Friends Without Benefits podcast. We upload every Thursday at 7 a.m. Our links in the description of every video. So on that note, every Thursday, 7 a.m. What's going to
7
happen next Thursday? We're going to upload. What about Thursday after that? We're going to upload. What about Thursday after that?
What about the next Friday?
We
We're
won't
not
upload.
uploading.
The upload would have been the day prior.
So on that note, thank you for watching. We'll see you next Thursday at 7 a.m.
Bye.
Bye bye.